Hey Aries, it's me, Brittany. I am a little under the weather. This is October. Any Aries placements? My goodness. It's almost like you go to say your piece and something interrupts you because it wasn't time. So, I don't know, there's either you are sad and feel there's just no stable grounding in a relationship. They don't have discipline. You need order. I don't like that. We don't need to control or assert a love situation. Sorry, Aries. I think there's a lot of distractions, and that's what someone doesn't like here, whether it's you or the other person. Now, I am a cusper, and I am with an Aries, you know what I mean? So, this ain't me shooting my shot at no one. Just a shadow worker. I feel like one person's put a lot of hard work into trying to please we're going to call it a situation. Okay, a lot of hard work. And they've also been trying to achieve their own goals while putting in all this work and all this time and trying to be disciplined with their own ambitions while trying to please other person, situation, whatever. And one person just like, this isn't working. They know, or whatever. The more someone is kind of like that, the more disciplined and the more they'll give instead of giving to their goals, which is what I don't like. And what I was getting. I also feel like there's so much disappointment and arguments or just giving up, and someone's very shut in the dark. It was like whatever surroundings you're in, it's very dark. Even though there's sun outside, the other person doesn't like it. It's almost like you're not allowed to be at peace in your own surroundings. And this is a turning point in your life. Someone's worked very hard at keeping something together and kind of let their own goals go. The other person is very dissatisfied with the circumstance. They need something new. They need something more fulfilling, something that backs them. So there's grieving, there's fights, there's breakups, there's loss, death, which, I could be speaking to a lot of people right now. You could be walking into your home and it's just covered in mud, and that's why it's dark. There's no sun. It's still gloomy. I am sorry for those people. It barely missed me. If it wouldn't have shifted and I had to grapple with myself I prayed and I did my manifestations, I did my offerings, what made me, some things are just out of control no matter what. And I had to come to terms with that. It wasn't that I was chosen or whatever. It was luck of the draw, I guess. My time's coming. So I do apologize for everyone out there. You are in an important transition, though. You will have to leave behind the relationships, the situations, everything, and create a new one. Emotional upheaval, sadness, regret. And there is healing, there is promise, there is a verge of new chapter in your life, rewarding. This relationship or job you may be leaving behind. It's all about boundaries and protecting, so setting those personal boundaries so you don't give up your goals and stuff again for someone who just wanted to control and demand more. Where you can be loved, where you can feel proud, be allowed to give compassion for other things instead of someone being jealous of that, It's not okay. Like, to have to feel like you can't do that. So you have to honor yourself. I keep seeing like a Medusa snake hat, but it's not Medusa. It is like a white snake. I'm sure there's something very significant behind that, but like you heard me, I am a little stuffy, so I don't even have my hands on here. I'm just channeling. I'm a little better at that when sick, which is I think why I rule limbo and the health and all that good stuff. Just everything's a disaster. Where do we go? Where do we start? Can't take anything with me. It's very dark here. You know, patch up my wounds. I feel like everything has literally just, there's a white lily of like the grave. I am so sorry, someone. I am so sorry. This is either a death of a person, a real person, or you. My heart is ripped out. I have these signify a funeral to me. They always have. I think even on me contacting a deceased loved one, I put that because that's what that has always come out to me. And it's like you're trying to wrap your arms around something of theirs, trying to keep them. Trying to keep the memory alive. What do I do? What do I do? Do not drink! Do not drink! And I'm going to be real honest. I think it's more you were so used to having them around that they weren't very nice. And like within a year's time, or even by late spring, you'll be putting all that energy that you gave out into that new chapter and doing well, you know, with it. But you will learn to protect yourself and put personal boundaries up and only invest in things that make you feel proud and loved. And don't sit around drinking your sorrows away, friends. You can do it like for a day, but take it from someone who did it all the time to escape reality when I was younger. That shit bites you in the ass later. You know, all you can do is mop up the water, clean up the glass, and, you know, go from there. This is October. You are starting a new chapter in your life. Okay, that could be within the next 5 to 9 weeks of cleaning everything up, everything just dismantling. Pluto is around, you know. I am a shadow worker, but everything comes out on the verge. We do not change. We do not do something great until we are on our knees. Okay, some things are out of our control. I'll catch you later, Aries.